Longfleet Primary School in Poole is using our free BSL curriculum to teach British Sign Language to Key Stage 2 pupils with no previous experience delivering BSL within the teaching staff. We've been hearing such great things about how the children are enjoying it that I decided to visit the beautiful Dorset coast and meet the teachers and the class to get some tips about how to teach BSL and find out how the pupils are finding it. I joined Terry Rivero, who's been running BSL at the school for 2 terms, as she was about to deliver the latest lesson.
They've just done a term and they can hold a conversation. It is mad how much they pick up and how quickly they learn.
Terry and her school have been using our free School of Science platform to deliver BSL, which has video lessons on a variety of topics, as well as the accompanying printable resources.
One of the really positive points of School of Science is that you don't have to do the planning, the preparation, there's no marking. You can literally just put it on and sit back and let the teaching happen. You get to learn it yourself if it's something you're interested in.
Terry printed off all the resources for the animals lesson and invited the pupils in.
So today we're going to be learning about animals. You copy me?
I didn't do this lesson.
No, this is actually a new lesson. It's a new lesson from the School of Science, okay? So nobody in this room, including me, has seen this.
That might not sound surprising, but Terry later explained why it was that some of the pupils had seen lessons before.
I deliver the School of Science as an after-school club where I'm on my 2nd term of delivering the School of Science. So we did 1 term through, and then some of the children enjoyed it so much that they wanted to sign up for a 2nd term. Yeah, so it's an optional club for the children, and I've had a really good turn up. Been received really well by the parents, who are really pleased that their children are learning a life skill that they can use outside of school as well as just in their everyday lives. I would like you to have a think. Do you already know any signs for animals? Or can you think of what any signs for some animals might be? So have a talk to the person next to you. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think of any animal signs you might already know. Remember, we've thought about this before, and often the signs are quite representative, aren't they? This one is...
Bunny.
Rabbit. Yeah, rabbit. Bunny.
Oh,
you were doing donkey. Anybody else think they know any others? Claire? Bird. Okay, let's watch our next episode. Schools are so pushed for budget and where to spend money that actually the priority isn't spending money on an after-school club. Even if the after-school club is something as important as School of Science, the budget just isn't there. So the fact that it's free to sign up, it's free for teachers to use, and it's free for children to access, that whole approach just makes it just easier for this to become more commonplace in our society. If everybody could learn just the very basics through the School of Science, we'd have a much better level of understanding for those people who rely on BSL. I think when it comes to inclusivity in schools, we need to be quite creative in lots of ways, because the children that we teach in mainstream schools have such a wide range of needs. So with communication, we often use visual communication, we use a lot of spoken communication, but the School of Science can add another layer to that, which people like Ofsted really do like to see. They like to see that you're taking inclusion seriously, and it's not just something that you've got in a policy, but it's embedded in school practice. So the teachers are learning it, they're using it, the children are learning it, and they're using it on a day-to-day basis. So it's not just something that you said you're doing, it's actively happening around your school site. Show me animals, animals, show me like, remember your face has to match that like, show me dislike, like. Okay, we probably won't watch the Code Breakers today.
That's the best
We'll watch it tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we'll watch Code Breakers. They like the lessons delivered But they are definitely looking forward throughout our session to when the Code Breakers episode comes on.
To accompany each lesson on the School of Signs, there's an episode of a web series called Code Breakers, which follows two spies undercover in a fictional school, using their BSL skills to solve riddles and stop the school being sabotaged by a mysterious, shadowy figure. As they watch Code Breakers, the pupils will be given activities that link to the plot of this fictional show and put the vocabulary they've learned in each lesson to the test.
Every week they've been looking forward to what's going to happen in the next Code Breakers, desperately trying to work out who the secret figures are and the silhouettes and the shadowy figures, and of course who the inspector is. There's lots of chat about that. They also really enjoy the fact that they feel like they're developing a secret way of communicating with each other. They like to be able to use some of the signs just in their everyday conversations, and of course they like to think that they can start talking or signing in class and the teacher won't notice.
I think it's like, as an adult watching it, it's quite nostalgic. The kids don't remember this, but it makes me think of like Grange Hill and that kind of school, you know, those school soap opera vibes when I was like a teenager.
I think it's good because they like solve clues. Like one time the things were lost, that it said like maths, English on the doors, and they were all lost, and then they found it in a book, and they were using BSL to communicate.
So when I started doing the School of Science, I also started a level 1 course. So I currently have BSL level 1, but I don't necessarily need to have that to use School of Science. I could do it with very minimal knowledge. Teaching BSL felt like it would be completely out of my reach because I am just a learner. But actually the School of Science makes it so easy. All of the resources are there. You literally just print off the lesson plan, print off the resources and press play, follow the plan through, and it's really as easy as that. Anybody can teach School of Signs. I think the School of Signs do the deaf awareness really well. When I'm talking to the children about learning sign language, I try to do an introductory lesson about why it might be important, talk about inclusivity, and talk about the history of sign language, and introducing a bit of deaf culture, so that the children aren't just learning signs in isolation, they're learning about the context around sign language as well, which I think is really important. Gives them a really good social understanding. One of the main instructors on the School of Science, he talks about sign language throughout the School of Science being his first language, and that opened a lot of really good conversations with the children about why sign language might be somebody's first language, why some people would choose not to speak, and how some people can't speak and don't have the choice. And I think that level of knowledge a lot of the children weren't exposed to previously. So it's really great to have an opening to those conversations. I am the parent of a deaf child, so I would like to see a world where sign language and the teaching of sign languages throughout all schools, it can only benefit our children. And as a parent as well, I can see how it's going to impact children like my son on a longer term basis. Without projects like the School of Science, my son won't necessarily have access to peers who know any science at all, whereas at least now, if we can get it in as many schools as possible, he can come across other children, hearing children who will be able to use some sign language with him, which is just brilliant, isn't it?
And if you somebody deaf, you can do it to them.
And do you know anybody who's deaf?
My granddad. I showed him my name. I showed him brother and sister. My little brother is deaf.
Your little brother's deaf?
Yes.
Does he use BSL?
Sometimes.
And did you find that learning signs at school has made it easier to communicate with him? Yeah, that's awesome. And could you show me this sign for brother?
Everything you need is there. You don't need to go around and find extra resources. It's all, you literally just need to press print. And if that's an issue where you don't necessarily have access to printing off resources, you don't need to have the paper resources. You can bring something up on your screen. All you need to deliver it is access to the computer, the screen, and some willing children who want to learn, and that's all you need. It really is as easy as that. So I definitely recommend as many people sign up as possible. It's a brilliant after school club. It fits perfectly into that hour for an after school club. It's actually probably one of the easiest after school clubs I've ever run, because it's all resourced for you. And the children have embraced it. They are so keen, they turn up every week, and like I say, I've had children who've already done the course once and they've signed up again because they've just really enjoyed it, and they want to reinforce their learning, they want to learn more. So yeah, just keep adding more lessons, that'd be great.